Let's talk about Strive Inc., stock ticker ASST, a name that's been lighting up the market and catching the attention of investors everywhere. In just a matter of days, Strive has gone from a relatively quiet player to one of the most talked about stocks on the exchange. If you've been following the headlines or scrolling through financial news, you've probably seen ASST pop up again and again. Its price has skyrocketed, jumping over 27% on Friday and another 25% before Monday's open. That's a massive move in such a short time, and it's got everyone asking, what's fueling this surge? Nearly doubling in just 2 sessions, this isn't just a fluke or a random spike. There's real momentum here. And it's not just day traders getting excited. Long-term investors are starting to pay attention too. The reason? Strive is making a bold pivot, tying its future to Bitcoin and the rapidly growing world of digital assets. This isn't just a minor strategy tweak. It's a complete transformation of the company's mission and vision. As Bitcoin's price climbs past $116,000, companies connected to it, like Strive, are riding the wave. The crypto market's explosive growth is creating new opportunities, and Strive wants to be at the forefront of this digital revolution. Strive's new mission? Become a major player in digital assets, leveraging its resources and expertise to carve out a leading position in this fast-evolving space. The company is betting big on the future of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Investors are taking notice, hoping to catch the next big thing before it really takes off. There's a sense of excitement and anticipation, as people wonder just how high Strive's stock could go if its new strategy pays off. In this chapter, we'll break down Strive's origins, its biggest moves so far, and why this bold Bitcoin focus is shaking things up across the industry. We'll look at how the company got here and what it hopes to achieve next. Of course, we'll also cover the risks, because every big opportunity comes with its own set of challenges and uncertainties. It's important to know what could go wrong, not just what could go right. My goal is to help you understand what's happening, no Wall Street degree required. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, you'll get the key facts in plain English. You just need the right info, explained simply, so you can make smart decisions for yourself. So let's dive in and see what's really driving the excitement and the risks around Strive Inc. and its bold new direction. To understand where Strive is headed and what makes it unique, we first need to look back at how it all began. Every company has a story, and Strive's is one of ambition, vision, and a bold leap into the future. Let's take a closer look at its roots, which are surprisingly fresh, yet deeply intertwined with experience and innovation. Strive Inc. was officially formed just last month, in September 2025, through a strategic and carefully planned merger that brought together 2 very different but complementary companies. The first was Strive Asset Management, co-founded by billionaire entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, known for his bold ideas and disruptive approach to finance. The second was Asset Entities, a fast-growing social media marketing firm with a reputation for creative campaigns and digital influence. Strive Asset Management brought deep financial expertise, a track record of credibility, and a network of industry connections that would be hard to match. Asset Entities contributed its marketing power, digital reach, and the ability to connect with audiences in ways traditional finance firms rarely achieve. By joining forces, these 2 companies created something greater than the sum of their parts. A new company with both financial savvy and the storytelling skills needed to make an impact on a global stage. This merger wasn't just a business deal, it was a statement of intent, setting the stage for Strive's bold new direction and ambitious goals. With a high-profile founder at the helm and a powerful marketing engine driving its message, Strive was built from day one to make waves in both finance and media. The foundation was laid for dramatic changes, innovation, and a new way of thinking about what a modern company can achieve. Understanding this merger helps explain not only Strive's ambitions, but also the speed of its rapid rise and the confidence it projects in every move. For Strive, it's not just about making money. It's about building influence, shaping conversations, and communicating a vision that resonates far beyond the boardroom. That's the DNA of Strive Inc., a company born from collaboration, driven by innovation, and ready to leave its mark on the world. After forming, Strive Inc. wasted no time unveiling its new identity, a Bitcoin-focused company. Unlike others, Strive isn't dabbling. It's making Bitcoin the core of its business. Its mission: hold as much Bitcoin as possible for every share of stock. Instead of cash, Strive's reserves will be in Bitcoin, betting it will outpace the dollar over time. This makes Strive the first public asset manager to fully embrace a Bitcoin treasury strategy. They're pioneers in the digital asset treasury DAT space. The company's value now rises and falls with Bitcoin. For investors, it's a simple pitch. If you believe in Bitcoin's future, Strive is a direct way to bet on it. That's why ASST stock is drawing so much attention. It's a pure, high-stakes play on the world's top digital currency. So what's a Bitcoin treasury strategy? Let's break it down in simple terms, so anyone can understand how this bold financial move works. Traditionally, companies keep their extra cash in very safe places, like US dollars or government bonds. The main goal is to preserve value and make sure the company always has funds available for emergencies or new opportunities. But a Bitcoin treasury strategy flips that idea on its head. Instead of just playing it safe, companies put some or all of their reserves into Bitcoin, hoping not only to protect their money, but to grow it over time. The logic behind this move is simple. Over time, dollars tend to lose value because of inflation. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has a fixed supply. Only 21 million will ever exist. That scarcity could make it a better long-term store of value, especially if demand keeps rising. The pioneer in this space was MicroStrategy, led by Michael Saylor. In 2020, they made headlines by converting a large portion of their cash reserves into Bitcoin. As Bitcoin's price soared, MicroStrategy saw massive gains, inspiring other companies to consider a similar approach. Now, Strive is following that same playbook, hoping to repeat MicroStrategy's success and position itself as a forward-thinking leader in the corporate world. By moving cash reserves into Bitcoin, a company transforms its treasury from a passive savings account into an active investment engine. This approach aims to generate higher returns, rather than just sitting on cash that slowly loses value. It's a bold and innovative shift in corporate finance, and Strive is positioning itself at the forefront of this new trend, signaling confidence in the future of digital assets. If Bitcoin's price rises, so does the value of Strive's treasury, potentially boosting the company's overall worth and rewarding shareholders. But there's a flip side. If Bitcoin's price falls, the company's reserves could shrink, and the risk is very real. This strategy isn't for the faint of heart. That's the heart of Strive's new strategy, balancing the potential for high rewards with the reality of high risk, all while betting on the future of Bitcoin. It's an aggressive move, but if it pays off, it could be truly game-changing, not just for Strive, but for the way companies everywhere think about their treasuries. Announcing a strategy is one thing, acting on it is another. Strive proved its commitment by merging with Semler Scientific, SMLR, a biotech firm that had already pivoted to Bitcoin. Semler held over 5,800 BTC, worth more than $675 million. By merging, Strive instantly gained a massive Bitcoin reserve. The deal was all stock, with Semler shareholders getting ASST shares at a big premium. This bold move showed Strive was serious about becoming a Bitcoin powerhouse. Investors responded. Both ASST and SMLR stocks surged. The merger gave Strive credibility and a huge head start in the DAT space. It wasn't just talk, it was execution. This was the moment Strive's vision became reality. The market took notice. Strive didn't stop with Semler. It also acquired True North Inc., a Bitcoin-focused media and education company. This move gave Strive a direct line to the Bitcoin community and a platform to shape its own narrative. True North creates content, articles, videos, courses, educating people about Bitcoin. With this acquisition, Strive can build a loyal following and control its message. Even more, True North's connections to strategy, MSTR, give Strive access to proven expertise. It's like getting the playbook from the original Bitcoin treasury pioneer. The Semler deal brought hard assets. True North brought influence and knowledge. Together, these moves transformed Strive from a newcomer into a fully equipped Bitcoin enterprise. It's a smart blend of assets and community. Strive is now positioned to lead in the DAT space. The strategy is clear and aggressive. Strive's story didn't just spread, it exploded, thanks to social media. The stock's surge was supercharged by online buzz and retail investors. A key moment, investor Mike Alfred announced buying over 1 million ASST shares on X, formerly Twitter, calling Strive a top BTC treasury play. His post went viral, sparking conversations on Reddit's Wall Street Bets and StockTwits. Message volume for ASST soared 900% in a week, with sentiment extremely bullish. This created a feedback loop: rising price, more chatter, more buyers. It's the meme stock effect, but with a real story behind it. Social media gave Strive's pivot instant, massive reach. Retail investors now have real power to move markets. Let's get real. ASST is a wild ride. The stock has swung from 34 cents to $13.42 this year alone. After the merger, Strive issued 1.28 billion new shares, diluting existing holders and sending the price down. Even so, ASST is up over 120% for the year. But this is no steady climb. It's a roller coaster. DAT stocks like ASST can move 4 to 5 times more than Bitcoin itself. If Bitcoin jumps 5%, ASST might soar 20%. But the reverse is true too. This is a leveraged bet on Bitcoin's future. Some see Strive as the Berkshire Hathaway of crypto, but that's just a vision, not a guarantee. The path will be volatile, with sharp drops and big rallies. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Be prepared for the full ride, ups and downs. High risk, high reward. What can you learn from Strive's story? First, new trends can emerge fast. Bitcoin treasury strategies were radical just a few years ago. Now, they're creating a whole new category of stocks. Second, a clear, simple story matters. Strive's pitch: buying Bitcoin for shareholders, cut through the noise. Third, risk is real. ASST's volatility means big potential rewards, but also big dangers. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. Use only your play money for speculative bets like this. Don't let FOMO drive your decisions. The Strive story shows you don't need a finance degree to understand market shifts. Knowledge is your best asset. Use it to make smart, confident choices. That's how you become a financial grown-up.